Hi, Michelle here from StrawBearie.com, and today I'm so excited about today. We are making a skirt out of plaid shirts, men's plaid shirts. I am really excited about this one. I have these plaid shirts and my plan is to cut them out and use the fronts as panels for a skirt and then use the backs as panels for the back of the skirt. I'm hoping that I will be able to have lots of pockets on this dress or the skirt, not a dress. And my real hope is that my waistband can be the sleeves tied around my waist. I don't want it to be too hot, so I'm going for this blues and grays look, and hopefully it will be a skirt that I can wear year-round because it'll be lightweight, but yet have that kind of cozy feel. That's my goal. So, funny, not so funny, is I recently donated like 10, 12 shirts like this, men's plaid shirts, that my son didn't want anymore, and I was trying to sell them at first because some of them were brand new even, and it just never was his style. I think I bought them for him, his dad bought them for him. We were trying to change his style, and yeah, he wasn't having that. Anyway, I finally just donated them, and then like 2 months later, I'm like, I want some plaid shirts to do some crafts with. So I had to go to the thrift store and find some plaid shirts. This one did come, I think, out of my husband's closet. He donated for me. Next, I'm gonna cut the front and the back up the seam here. I think it does help to button up your shirt before you start to cut it. Just keep it all nice and even. This one might have been one of my husband's too. It looks familiar. Well, that will mean just more warm and comfort knowing my husband has worn these shirts. Right? This shirt has more of a gingham look. And again, I just think these three colors are going to look really well together. This one I got from the thrift store. It was just a couple dollars. I think I already took off the tag. Do the sleeves yet, but I'm going to cut them with the back of the shirt because I know I want them to come from the back to tie it around the front, and I don't know yet if it's going to work or if I'm going to need to remove the sleeves and then add them at the end. I have a feeling I might have to do that. I'm going to be alternating. So we'll call this blue, and we'll call this one gray, and we'll call this one turquoise. So I'm going to attach my blue here, and then my gray, and then my turquoise, and they'll all be attached together. I have been sewing and unsewing all day, and I am not happy with what I have made. So the first round had 6 full panels, and it was huge, and I have been having trouble with these sleeve pockets. They've been the bane of my existence, and when I put this skirt on, they don't even look that good. Look how they kind of stick out funky. So I don't want to give up. I still like the idea, but it's been like a full day. But I think I'm gonna unsew some more, seam rip some more, and try to start almost from scratch. So what I'm doing is I am marking them from the edge to the top, and that's a diagonal when you pull out the pockets. This is already looking so much better than my first 3 attempts. So now I'm going to sew a casing around the top of the skirt, And then I'm going to feed elastic through with a safety pin. And where should I start? I'll start back here. In the end, this skirt turned out super simple and easy to make, but it took me a lot of trial and error. My first try, I was using the fronts and the backs of 3 different large shirts, and it ended up being huge. There was a lot of volume in this skirt, way more than I needed. I was also trying to get the pockets, to make pockets by putting the sleeves inside and just sewing those up, but that became a major fail. And I finally got it done and completed, and it looked awful. So I ended up, third time's a charm, and I went back, and what I did is I took a front panel from one shirt, attached it to a front panel of another shirt, just 1/2. So 1/2 of the front, 1/2 of the front, 1/2 of the front. So I have 6 halves of fronts of shirts here. And I did not use the sleeves as pockets. I have a pocket here because this is the top pocket from the men's shirt. So I do have that. And the tie around the waist, I think, is the best. Just having that look of just tying an old flannel around your waist. I wanted to make it out of more lightweight fabrics just because I live in a warm climate. And my sash, my belt, is just that. It's a belt made out of the sleeve and a portion of the back and the other sleeve, and I just tie it on in front. So I could have the skirt just like this without that, like if I don't want as much bulk and I want to maybe wear my shirt untucked. But then I can take this and I can tie it on, and I just think that gives it just a really cool looking vibe.